Day, my dear 8th class students. I'm Naveen. Students, I hope you're doing good at home and learning and progressing. So, students, in this video, we're going to discuss about the 7th chapter of your moral science book. The name of the chapter, you can see the value behind the chapter is persistence, and the character that we are going to discuss here is Sudha Chandran, right? So students, first we need to understand what is persistence and how does it work, why it is too important for everyone in this whole universe, right? So persistence means, a determined attitude, or to continue trying to achieve something which is not easy, actually hard, you can, or tough, you can say so, right? So we'll discuss these feelings here, what's been given here. Persistence persistence is doing a thing consistently, right? And persistence is the key to achieve goals. So that's all about persistence, and let's relate this moral value to the story. Let's discuss the story, and then we'll have different ideas, or about the story. So the character we are going to discuss here is Sudha Chandran, and first, as we have discussed in our previous sessions and I told you about this character, I hope you are quite aware, but still we are going to discuss few more things here, so that you can get few more ideas about her, right? So first, she was one of the brilliant and one of the famous dancer of Indian classical dance, Bharatanatyam, and she's quite known as a Bharatanatyam dancer in India, right? One of the big face, you can say so. So the story relates her, challenge. So dear students, let's go through and try to understand the story, okay? First, Sudha Chandran is renowned Indian film and TV actress, as well as an accomplished Bharatanatyam dancer, right? What makes her special is her extraordinary display of courage and her persistence to realize her dream of becoming a dancer despite all odds. This makes her a source of inspirations to all of us. So students, what we need to take some positivity from this story, or from this incident, you can take that you cannot give up in your life, because every single hope, if you will try hard, or if you will never let your dreams down, so definitely you can achieve anything you want in your life, right? So the story relates so many important things that we should that we should take positively, and we should include these things in our routine, or our approach. So Sudha Chandran was born in Mumbai. She was the only child of her parents. Seeing her passion for dancing, his father decided to enroll her in dancing institute at an early age. She started dancing at the tiny age of 3 and gave her first stage performance at the young age of 8. So when she was only 8 years old, she performed on the stage. So you can imagine that how brilliant and how passionate she was for dancing. She learned dancing along with academic education, and by the time she had turned 16, she was rising star of the dancing world with 75 stage performances under her belt. And she was a brilliant student in academics as well, right? So though she was a beautiful dancer, but she was consistent for her in her studies. And dancing was always her first love. She got 80% marks in 10th standard, and everyone was expecting her to take the science stream for further studies, right? Naturally, that comes natural through our surroundings. So when she passed out 10th, she got good percentage, 80%, and everyone who knows, or who knew about her, that was expecting that she will definitely take science for further study. But on the night, but what happened then? But she opted for arts just to be able to continue with her dancing. So that was her choice at the moment. But one of the unfortunate thing that that she has to face in her life, and her struggle begins with that incident, and how difficult it was, because she could have possibly think that she cannot go to stage and perform like before. So that incident accident took place on the night of 2nd May 1981, just 4 months before her 16th birthday, right? She met with an accident while traveling a bus to Tiruchi in Tamil Nadu. The bus rammed into a truck, and Sudha, sitting 2 seats behind the driver, found her legs jammed in mangled metal. Her right leg got damaged, a fracture and some cuts due to the sudden rush of critical patients. She was attended by medical interns who didn't notice the cuts on her right ankle. They just wrapped her leg in plaster. A few days later, Sudha noticed that her leg had turned an odd color. It resulted in severe infection, and the doctors were left with no other option but to amputate her right leg 7.5 inches below the knee to avoid the spreading of infection. So that was one of the true unfortunate part of her life, and the doctors had no choice, and they had to cut her leg, right? So you can imagine, students, for a dancer, someone who's very passionate for dancing, and if someone met a kind of accident that happened in her life, so you can imagine that you cannot imagine actually that you are going to perform again on the stage. But in spite of that, and that odds, she has gone through lots of troubles, lots of problems in her life, but she did not lose her hope, right? She continued her journey, and she replaced her leg with an artificial one, and then she performed again. So here, students, I'm going to tell you the overall moral behind the story, that we should never give up. We should not let our dreams down. We should keep working hard until we get what we want to do, right? And what we want to get. So it's very important, students. So now, students, I want you to do one thing here. Just go through the story, and then definitely you will have some wonderful ideas. If you will get confused with any sort of paragraph, so you can text me personally, and I'll definitely attend you and will explain you personally, right? So in this video, students, that's all I'm going to discuss. I will share the question answers and other important things related to the chapter with you soon. Till the time, thank you for watching the video, and at last, don't forget to subscribe and like and share our video. Thank you for watching again, students. Have a great day.